Today we're going to start our tour like always. Check out our external CC upkeep. We do have a total of 3 in this base, so this will be the same in the other 2 as well. Heading on out, if you ever have your main DC deleted and you need to replace it, simply just place your quick foundation and roof to disconnect. Go ahead and get rid of that, and then you can reconnect, upgrade, and you're good to go. Heading to our gatehouse, so you do have some great angles looking out. As well as we do have a secondary airlock just to help slow down offliners coming through your gatehouses and try and take out your turrets that way. We do have a total of 3 gatehouses and 4 bedrooms in each, so that's a total of 12 bedrooms just in your gatehouses. We do have some great Patricos looking into your furnace wall, as well as into your outer funnel ring. Heading on out, you do have some extra garage doors. Again, if they do try to take this path, it does make it a little bit more expensive, as well as you can section off your compound. You do have your furnace wall here, as well as some turrets guarding that furnace wall. Coming in, this is more like where raiders will take, as this is the cheaper path. Heading on into your other bedrooms, so that's 2 more beds here, so 3 of these, so that's another 6 in compound. But these angles are met outside, so if they do come through breach, you see you do have some great angles. I'll show you. Coming out here, great angles where breach will be, and them coming out and in. Alright, heading deeper into our funnel, come through, we do have some shotgun traps here, as well as some hidden lockers throughout as well, a total of 6 in your funnel. And these come in really handy, just some extra kits if you need to get some guns in the compound. Coming here, you do have some 4 more beds here, so it's a total of 12 more, so that would be 36 beds total in compound. You have some angles looking out as well as into your funnel, trying to catch them coming in. Really good angles. Do have 3 entrances into this base. They're all the same. You see, we're met with either a shotgun trap or a flame trap to throw down some raiders. Come on up. This is where we keep our farm, but if you don't want to farm, you can use these as drop boxes and storage as well, every before. Do have a stair bunker here. Come on down. As you see, we do have electric furnaces, refinery, plenty of room for bags. This is how I like to use my loot rooms. Give you plenty of storage in your bunker, as well as this will be where your main TC is and your main TC upkeep. To destroy this, simply all you have to do is just remove your window. When you come out, shoot a twig and it deletes it. And then all you simply have to do is just replace your twig through here or through here. And then you can replace your stairs and upgrade and good to go. We do have 3 more entrances going up to our open core, as you do have some early game peaks and some situational peaks during raid defense in your funnel. You do have some retakes into your open core, depending on which side they go in. Here you're able to place either some mixing tables, some more beds, boxes, whatever you want to do, some lockers, as well as you can put some boxes underneath here as well. You do have 3 turrets into your open core, bed respawns and locker kits. This is how I are doing my loot rooms in here. Again, do whichever way you prefer to do your loot rooms. I like to use this as well for my tier 3 and vending machines. We do have some hidden loot here. You can do a lot box of a horizontal barrel, or if you don't have barrels, you can do small boxes just to kind of hide some loot. Keep raiders guessing, see where to go. As well as you see, we do have 3 vaults here. All you simply have to do is just come underneath to place the window when you get off at night. But it just makes it a little bit more expensive when raiders are trying to either offline you or, if you just want to keep some loot safe. It just makes the raids really expensive keeping your loot spread out. See, we do have some roof retakes on 3 sides, as well as you're met with 3 turrets. They're very hard to shoot out via HVs from a mini or attack heli. I'll show you some of these peaks we have. So everything around your shooting floor / roof is kind of meant around where they're going to be breaching, so you have plenty of angles looking into your breach on your furnace wall. Down into your funnel as well. You see these peaks here. You can watch both sides of breach if you need to. Plenty of little angles, little pixel peaks. Do have a situational one up here, so depending on where Ray base is, you can hop up on this locker and you can use the shop front peak. Kind of nice. These right here as well will be pretty situational, but you do get some great looking angles looking out around your external TCs. Just makes it a little bit harder for raiders to get you. As well as you do, if you come on the outside, say like raid base is up here, you can sit back here with the bolty, and it's just almost impossible to hit you. Doing some great angles right now. I'm sure you've seen these peaks everywhere by now, but these are just really, really nice peaks. And then coming up here, this to our bedroom. So these are my new peaks. To my knowledge, I don't think anybody has peaks like this. I could be wrong. You can let me know in the comments below. But yeah, we used these last time on raid defense, and they're just really, really, really nice. You can catch people trying to take your externals and everything. You also have eyes on breach on both sides, and you do have 3 of them. So if you upgrade these to metal, it's just 21 rockets to get rid of you on all 3 before they even touch your base. It just makes it just really, really not fun for them. You sit up here with a suppressor, it's just really nice. But here, so I'm using a square instead of triangles now. I like to put 2 batteries up here with a locker, a couple barrels just for, you know, some loot. HVs, I mean, you can say what you want to say. Everybody uses HVs, so I try to keep it as fair as possible. If I'm getting pulled up by a 6-man, I won't. But if it's like a 30 plus deep, then I mean, by all means, I'm going to use HVs to defend my base. Yeah, man, this is the base. It's probably one of my favorites to live out of so far. We did live in it last wipe as a 12-man and had no issues, and we defended a 60-man raid. So I do hope you enjoy this one. I will probably continue to use this for the time being. So just let me know what you think, and hope you'll have some good wipes in it. Alright, to start the build, you just want to do 6 triangles. 3 of these are going to be capped with triangles. The other 3 are going to be due with square foundations, like so. Next, just pick one of these triangles, doesn't matter which one. It's going to be your hop up. You just want to do a square on the left side, and then a square on the left side of the middle square, and then place a triangle to delete. Then you can go ahead and wall this up. Alright, the one that has the square next to it, that's going to be your hop up. You want to do 2 half walls. You want to make sure that this is left twig or wood so you can hatch it out for your bunker. Then you can go ahead and seal in the rest. Like so. Make a half wall here for your shelf. Your refinery go underneath. Just make sure the foundations are slightly raised when you're building this base so you can fit a refinery underneath. Then pick one of the triangles. It's going to be your TC. The other one's going to be for your tier 1, tier 2. And then I just like to seal these, make it a little cleaner, put single doors on it. And then you can go ahead and make loot rooms in these squares. Whatever loot room you want to do. And then spam these double frames. You can spam garage doors in there when you get them. Now, when you have this area right here upgraded to HQM, you don't have to do this right off the rip, but whenever you are ready to call it for the day, definitely upgrade this to HQM. So then you can go ahead and place your window frame here. And in this way, you can go ahead and seal your bunker by placing a twig right here. And then you can go ahead and place your bunker like so. Go ahead and delete this one for the night, and then place your window. And then when you come on the next morning, just make sure that you delete this, and then you have a way to go back in and out of your base. All right, then you just want to make sure, go ahead and seal this with a double door early game. Then come back around to this square foundation here. Because you made that shelf, you can go ahead and place a triangle. This is going to be used for your hop up, and you can just leave this, go ahead, stone, so people can't shoot it out, because you're just going to seal this in with honeycomb later. All right, next we want to do is finish doing all the honeycombs. You just want to go around the base. Wherever we can put a square foundation, just go ahead and place one. Like so. Then you can go ahead and wall those all in. As you saw on the one side where the refinery is, we already have this triangle honeycomb. So you just want to go on the other two sides and place a triangle and honeycomb that as well. Since we sealed in your hop-up, we're going to have to make some new hop-ups. So on 3 sides, there's going to be these little diamond areas where you can fit 2 triangles. So using symmetry, basically all you want to do is place 2 triangles on the left side. Be a full wall, single door on the right side. Go ahead and make a half wall with a hop-up, your double frame. And instead of using symmetry, so it'll be the same on all 3 sides. Like so. Once you have this completed, we'll go ahead and seal off your second floor so you can get some externals down. So you just want to place 2 windows. Where your hop-up is a double door frame, then another half wall, a window. Go ahead and do your hop-up. Make sure this window is facing the outside. Then you want to go ahead and place another door frame here with another window on top. 2 full walls, and then you can go ahead and seal this in. Looks like this. Next, you just want to go around and fill the second floor all the way in. Get your honeycomb, like so. All right, so 2 sides are going to be symmetrical, and the other 2 sides will not. So basically, where this is going to be the one that's not symmetrical. So you just want to place like so, and then you're just going to have a single loot room here. This. The other 2 sides are going to be where you have like the double area. So we'll place 2 half walls here. So as soon as you come out the door, again, 2 half walls. Go ahead and seal this in. Like so. And then just go ahead and place your double door frames. So right here, you want to place a wall. And then you can go ahead and place your double door frame on the opposite side. Double door frames all in the middle for later to spam with garage doors to make it really expensive for raiding. Then go ahead and place your shelves for your farm. You can do a triangle on this side and place like a couple like barrels on this side, and then you still be able to loot your farm on this. So you can place a farm here, 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 and then place like a barrel up top for your seeds and storage, and then you can have access to everything. All right, heading up top, basically just want to go ahead and seal all your doors. All right, now that you got to this stage, you want to go ahead and build out external TCs. So we'll be using 3-side symmetry, but it's pretty simple. It's going to be the same on all 3 sides where your single door entrances. So just do 1 square, triangle to the left, 4 squares out, cap up the triangle, delete your build up, then come back with triangles. This, then you want to do a square going back out in the middle with 6 triangles, 1 half moon, square foundation, and then 3 triangles, and then place your TC. This. Get your armor door whenever you get a chance to upgrade those, and then 2 half walls in the middle so you can disconnect. And place your garage door in the middle, and then you can upgrade the back to sheet metal as well whenever you get a chance. All right, coming back to our gatehouses. So we want to be able to give stability to connect this. All you have to do is do a double door frame, 2 windows, and then you can go ahead and have enough stability to connect these. You can go ahead and delete your build up. Again, same on all 3 sides. Alright, so we want to finish these gatehouses. So we go ahead and place a square left and right, followed by triangles. We're going to do a full wall, then a half wall. It's going to be for your Patricos. Left and right side is going to be your bedrooms. Go ahead and seal this in. This is what this looks like. Go ahead and place a window and a double door or garage door just to make it so if raiders try to take your gatehouse, it's just not as cheap. Which makes it a little bit more pain in the butt. Now we have that done, what we're going to do is come to where these triangles are. And you're basically just going to do 5 triangles. Like so. And then on the front, you just want to do 1 square, 2 triangles. It's going to be your secondary bedrooms. So do the half walls on the inside. So you have your Patricos looking outside of the base if they break the wall. So, and then basically on each one of these triangles, you just want to do a square foundation with a double door frame on each side like so. And then place 2 walls. Then you can go ahead and delete these foundations. So it looks like this. We can go ahead and seal this in as well with your single door here. So make sure you put your single door on the opposite one of your entrance so they can't splash both as easily. And then here again is your bedroom. So I like to place a locker. We place like a barrel as well. And then you can place 4 beds in each of these. So that gives you 12 beds in just these. Like so. So go ahead and place a barrel as well. Some extra storage. Alright, now coming back out to where these bedrooms are. Now that you have this built up, basically what you do is you want to go ahead and get your compound down. So what I like to do is just basically kind of follow the angle of your gatehouses, your wall. So just follow the angle. So looks pretty close. And then you should easily be able to place it on this side. So again, coming off your gatehouse, following the angle that it comes out. That doesn't have to be perfect, just get it kind of close. You should have no issues placing your other wall. Like that. And go ahead and place your barricades. So you're placing these, just make sure that back leg is, so when placing these, just make sure you kind of got it off the edge a little bit and the legs are kind of in the middle like so. Delete your build out. There you go. Alright, whenever you get your large furnaces, you can go ahead and place these bad boys down. So just go ahead and stand on top. Try to get them as far back as you can. Like so. Go ahead and stand up here. Just makes your life a little easier. Just like that. Alright, now that you got this done, we just want to continue building on the base. So just head up to roof. So we're going to start with your open core. So we'll just go ahead and seal all this in. Where each triangle is, you just want to do a half wall. The shelf. So then you go ahead and finish it with a secondary half wall. Like that. So each one of these squares is going to be a loot room. So we'll go ahead and make those. So Then you go ahead and place your double door frames. And 2 of these are going to have a ramp. The other one is not. It's going to be for your tier 3 and everything. So you don't have to worry about doing that. But then you can go ahead and seal this completely in. Alright, next we're just going to place half walls in the center, all the way around like so. Then hop back up. You just want to go ahead and so like this. And then we can work on our bedrooms. So these are going to be our bedrooms. So go ahead and place these. How to do these lockers, basically just make sure you just do one at a time. If you have a couple teammates help you, because you're going to have to place these when you're standing in this back corner, and then you're going to have to F1, so just make sure you don't have anything in your inventory. But then you can go ahead and do your half wall, and this will be your turret goes. Do this all the way around. Then you can go ahead and place double door frames to go up top, and then seal this completely in. Just like so. Alright, so we'll start with the vending machine. So basically what I like to do, if you see that back line, I like to kind of eyeball and put the vending machine kind of in the middle of that back line. And if you do that, then you should have no issues placing your tier 3. So, for these loot rooms, what I like to do now, since we have barrels, if you don't have barrels, you can still do it without it, but this just gives you extra storage. So I like to place one in the back and lock it right here, little hidden one. You can do small boxes again if you don't have the barrel. And then place your boxes where they're coming up, so like if you're looting, you can't fall in. And then I like to do the 3 barrels on the triangle. But again, this is just how I do it, so if you have a better way or a different way you like better, then just by all means do that. Then you just want to go ahead and spam double door frames whenever you get garage doors. Alright, heading back up. So on the left and the right side, you want to do a half wall and a window. Like so. 2 half walls on the back with 2 full walls on top. Go ahead and seal that in. Then on the left side, you want to place a double door frame, right side single door for your hop up, and then you can go ahead and seal that in. So these here are going to be your vaults. So basically, whenever you're ready, place a couple of locked boxes or barrels, whatever you prefer. Whenever you have these locked, and then you can go ahead and seal these in like so. If you just seal them, all you have to do is just hop down underneath like so. You can place the window. Just makes offlining a little bit more expensive to get all your loot. Alright, now that we have the roof complete, we want to head back down. We want to do these right here. So basically I do 2 single doors, like so. I like to place a locker right here, just so we have some extra kits in the funnel. And then you can just go ahead and seal these in, like so. Place our first 3 turrets right here in the middle. That's going to be all the way around. Go ahead and place your double doors here. This is going to be your main ones that slow you down in the funnel. And then where we build out before, we can go ahead and place your fence here. So it makes these turrets a little bit harder to rocket out. All right, heading up top, what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 double door frames here. It's going to be for chain link. You're going to have 2 half walls. This is where your other turret's going to be. You can go ahead and place more chain link like so. And then you can seal your turret all the way in. Then on this corner, it's going to be honeycomb on either side. So you just do 2.5, or 1.5, excuse me. And that's going to have your honeycomb. And then here, you just want to do 2 more frames going up. So it looks like this. Alright, next we'll work on these. So we just want to go ahead and seal this in. We're going to come up 1, 2, 3 frames. Once you got those 3 frames, you should be able to come back to roof. Here, we're going to do triangle frames on either side. Your single doors, as well as putting these roofs on. Like so. I like to use Brutalist. It's just a little cleaner, less hitboxy, but I mean, use whatever you're comfortable with. Here, I'll do a full wall, 2 windows, another triangle on the other side, and then here you're going to have to do 1 metal and 1 stone, or 1 metal, 1 HQM to split them. And these will help you give these peaks. All right, now that you're back up here, you want to do 2 triangles. Again, one's got to be metal, one's got to be stone. And you should be able to place your next 2 frames here. Place your double doors. Like so. Now again, if you place triangle ones, then this is going to be a 1 TC base, so make sure you place these 2 square. Like so. Again, I prefer Brutalist, but use whatever skin that you prefer. Alright, next we come back over here. We're going to do these turret pods. So just 1 single frame. I'm going to do a square frame. Half wall this all the way in. You can go ahead and seal this. Place your turret. And then you can place your SAMs on top of this. Alright, last thing on the roof. You just want to place a triangle frame with a single door on the back side. And then you can go ahead and place 2 triangle roofs like so. Just like that. And then if you want to balance some spotlights on top, you can pretty easily. So just make sure you put your embrasures, also like your locker hop up. So if you want to do the shop front peak, you just basically place a locker here. Get your shop front. And go ahead and place your shop front. It's up to you if you want to place these early or not. So as you can see, you can have 2 different angles. So if you just want to have these maybe in the locker, and then whenever you're getting rated, then you can just go ahead and place the side wherever they're rating on. So say like if it's more left side, then you can place it so you have the peak more on the left side than on the right side. But up to you, however you want to do it. Alright, so last thing we need to do is we need to do our bedrooms. So basically we just want to go 6 frames up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and and 6. But on this back wall, you want to do 2 half walls instead. And these are going to be for my new peaks. You go ahead and you can place your ramp. Make sure you upgrade this to metal for better peaks. A triangle on top. And then you can go ahead and place your 3 squares. So as you see, like if raiders are trying to take your TCs from the backside, you have some really nasty angles that makes it really hard for you to see, as well some really great angles looking down. Try them out, let me know. I mean, I used them on my last raid and man, they worked really well. So basically I use a square now instead of a triangle. We can fit 2 batteries in here, so usually this is how I loop these up now. So I'll go like 2 batteries, a locker, and then like either a box or a couple barrels, and you can fit your 4 beds in here with your 2 wind turbines on top. But yeah, so that's the base, man. I hope y'all enjoy this one. This is by far my favorite base to live out right now, and honestly I'm probably going to continue to use it for a while. But yeah, make sure with these right here, so make sure like if these are connecting, just make sure you upgrade one of these to like a different grade and then they'll disconnect. Alright guys, so thanks again. Let me know in the comments what you think, and hopefully you get online rated and have a good time in it. Y'all have a good one, and later.